May I
with
move then, Mr. Chair, that we cite Mr. Michael Young in contempt for continuously being absent in spite of the subpoena, in spite of the invitation given him. So
Second
move,
the
Mr.
motion.
Chair.
Okay, there is a motion to cite in contempt a resource person who has
Michael. Second the motion.
not appeared before this committee despite several invitations and despite a show cause order being demanded from him. Since he is not present, pursuant to our rules on Section 11, if I may read, the committee may punish any person for contempt by a vote of two-thirds of the members present. We have a quorum. We have 10 members present, which is more than two-thirds. No? And citing the violation committed by Mr. Michael Young on Section 11, Paragraph A, refusal without legal excuse to obey summons and invitation. There is a motion to cite Mr. Michael Young in contempt. And duly seconded. Hearing no objection, the committee is now citing in contempt Mr. Michael Young.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Congressman Dan
Yeah.
Fernandez.
Mr. Chair, I think let us not belabor Mr. Attorney Fortun of his presence on our hearing anymore. Since according to him naman that his client, Mr. Michael Young, is not in contact with him for 2 years already. And I think Mr. Michael Young is not interested on trying to contact his lawyer. So I think the presence of Attorney Porton here is not needed at this point of time. So, Mr. Chair, I move that we excuse Attorney Porton.
Mr. Chairman.
For that matter.
Okay, before we rule on that motion by Congressman Dan Fernandez, Congressman Paduano.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, before I make a manifestation with regards to the statement made by Attorney Fortune, Mr. Chairman, the first motion was already approved, citing in contempt Mr. Michael Young. So we have to move for another motion. For how long and where to detain Mr. Michael Young. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I move that we detain Mr. Michael Young for 30 days. And same as in the case of Mayor Ponsalan, he was cited in contempt and was detained in Bicutan, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, before I rule again on that, let me dispose first of the first motion by Congressman Dan Fernandez. His motion is to excuse the counsel appearing for and on behalf of Mr. Michael Young.
Mr. Chairman.
Since we will not be anymore asking questions to him, so there is a motion to excuse Mr. Attorney Raymond Fortun in our today's hearing. Hearing no objection, duly seconded.
Before I second the motion of Chairman Dan Fernandez, as I have said, I just make a short manifestation with regards to the statement made by Attorney Fortun. As I, Mr. Chairman, Attorney Fortun is claiming to represent Michael Young, but he never talked, he never seen the subject of this investigation for 2 years. How can represent a person without talking? No. Now, the authority that was given to him, sabi niya nga, Michael Young, but of course, he talked to the members of the corporations, representing Paili Holdings Corporation. Eh, magkakasunugan na to. Kasi, if I will ask, Attorney Fortun, are you of liberty of telling testifying this committee who are those people in this corporation that you have submitted to us? The following group of companies, Paili Holdings Corporation, Paili State Group Corporation, and all other subsidiaries.
Mr. Chairman, I can duly inform you that the person who I tried to reach was via a cell phone, and that this is the the cell phone of the legal department of Piley Holdings.
O, yun na naman, legal department. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, uh, I will not belabor on that. So I second the motion of Attorney Dan Fernandez to excuse Attorney Fortune in this particular hearing.
Okay, there is a motion, duly seconded. Hearing no objection, the motion of Congressman Dan Fernandez is approved.
Thank
Now,
you, Mr. Chairman.
uh,
Permission to leave.
With respect to the, Attorney Fortune, you are excused. With respect to the motion by Congressman Paduano specifying the penalty that will be imposed on Mr. Michael Yang pursuant to our rules on Section 12, it says by a vote of 2/3 of the members present, there being a quorum, those cited under Section 11, in this case, Section 11, Paragraph A, shall be detained for a period not exceeding 10 days in a place designated by the chairperson or acting chairperson under the custody of the sergeant at arms. The pleasure of the committee is now being asked, but before we finally rule on this, if I may ask Congressman Paduano, the movant of the motion, to allow the chair to dispose your motion relative to the penalty that will be imposed on Mr. Michael Yang before we adjourn in our today's committee hearing. Would that be all right?
I don't have a problem with that, Mr. Chairman. The problema natin is the quorum.
We have a quorum. Yeah, we have a quorum. A quorum has been established, and this has.
Of course, the votes will be counted based on the votes of each individual members, Mr. Chairman. And baka po pagdating ng dulo, baka wala na tayong quorum.
That is correct, Congressman Paduano. That's why we ask the members present and those in Zoom to please manifest your vote to the committee secretary. Please, COMSEC, please record the votes. But we shall rule on that before we adjourn our committee hearing today. So the motion is to impose a penalty of detention at ano? At, for 30 days. Yeah, for 30 days at Bikutan City Jail. At Bikutan City Jail to Mr. Michael Yang. Okay. So COMSEC, please get the votes of our honorable members. Yes, Congressman Dan
In
Fernandez.
addition with that, Mr. Chairman, since itong travel dates that was submitted to us in accordance with the travel of Mr. Michael Yang, his last travel was May 12, 2024. Flight number EK335, Manila to Dubai. And these travel dates were never been updated. So may we ask the immigration, the DOJ, or the Interpol, if possible, and also the PNP, to be aware of the decision of this committee with regards to the contempt that we issued.
Yeah, thank you, Congressman Dan Fernandez. Yes, we will ask the committee secretary to closely coordinate with the agencies involved in the implementation of the contempt and the penalties thereof pursuant to the rules of the House of Representatives. So we may now proceed with the presentation of.
Mr. Chairman, just admin matters lang po.
Okay.
Before we proceed with the presentation of some resource persons. Mr. Chairman, as you have mentioned, Mr. Edi Tumang is in the Zoom. Now, tanong po, Mr. Chairman, why? Why we allow Mr. Tumang to be in the Zoom while other resource persons are here physically present, Mr. Chairman? And the previous hearings, not only in this committee, and that includes my committee, well, in fact, I have again a schedule on next week, laging physically present si Mr. Tumang. Now, do we allow Mr. Tumang to answer questions in the Zoom?
Yes, Your Honor. We will ask for his answers and or reply to our questions while he is in Zoom. I was informed that this morning through the COMSEC that the former mayor, Mayor Teddy Tumang, is under the weather, and we cannot uh, really force him to come here because this committee is very considerate to the human frailty, so to speak. But definitely in our subsequent hearings, we will demand that the resource persons be present in our subsequent hearings of this committee.
Normally,
I
Mr.
hope that explains and would suffice uh, the question of Congressman Paduano.
Anyway, we will ask
Mr. Chair.
former Mayor Tumang, no, during the committee deliberation. Now, next, Mr. Chairman, is the barangay captain of, which is involved in the construction of some buildings, no, and properties of Willie Ong is present, certain barangay captain Bautista. Is he present?
Yes, he was invited, Congressman Paduano. In fact, he
Ah,
is present.
Yun. Can we ask, Mr.
Kap,
Chairman, can
pwede
we ask
bang,
to take a seat?
Kap, pwede bang dito kayo umupo sa harapan? Before that, before we
Thank you,
continue, we'd
Chairman.
like to acknowledge the presence of our Vice Chair, Congressman Richard Gomez. Good morning,
Mr. Chairman.
Congressman.
A while ago, Chairman Paduano was asking yung the reason for the, Mayor Tumang to be to be present via Zoom. May we ask also that he submit a medical certificate regarding his condition? Kasi it might be the practice of the different resource speakers to attend via Zoom na lang po. At we don't want to take that as a precedent. So hopefully by next time he can submit a medical certificate pertaining to his condition.
Yes, Congressman Dan Fernandez, we will make sure that Mr. Tumang will be informed and advised. Kapitan, pangalan ni Kapitan Bautista. Ramon Bautista. Okay. Okay, so is the Zoom ready? I was informed that Colonel Eduardo Asierto, the former Deputy Director of the Philippine National Police Drug Enforcement Group, is present in Zoom and has requested this committee to allow him to make presentation. What